There. Hello? Talk.
It's Wednesday, October 11th, and it's time for your news. I'm Grace.
And I'm Bryce. We have short films, news, sports, and weather coming up. But first, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Here's the news. Do you want to become more immersed in your local community? Come join Hands for Hope today after school. The club is student-led, partners up with a nonprofit organization that spread awareness and raise money. They offer great volunteer hours and outreach opportunities. Just by coming to every meeting, you get one service hour and free snacks are provided. The next meeting is today at 3:45 in room A106.
It's homecoming week. That means homecoming spirit days. Today is pack your bags with anything but a backpack day. Also, the homecoming parade will be tonight on Sutter Street starting at 6:30. Tomorrow is You Have Arrived at Your Destination, a tourist day, and Friday the 13th is Welcome Home. Wear your class shirts and colors for the rally on Friday. Friday will be on a rally schedule, and each class will only be 30 minutes with the rally after 4th period. Lunch will be after 6th period at 1:07.
The homecoming dance is this Saturday night here in the gyms. Stu Gov is expecting more than 2,000 people in the dance. Here are Alexa and Sydney to tell you what to expect this weekend.
Hey guys, I'm Alexa. And I'm Sydney, and we're so excited for homecoming. Here's some things you have to know. This is where the line starts. As you walk in, your bags will be searched, so here's some things not to bring. And this is where we're going to check in. Make sure to have your Minga or student ID, and you'll get your wristbands here for the dance. In this room, we'll also have games and our silent disco in the PE classroom. Make sure you show your ID when checking out headphones. This is our dance floor. We're going to have a giant disco ball right when you walk in the center of the dance floor. Do not climb the truss. You will be kicked out. Feet on the floor. We're expecting over 2,000 people at this dance, so we have to make sure safety is our top priority. So that means no pushing and shoving, no creating dance circles, and no throwing things. If you break any of these rules, you'll be kicked out or the music will be turned off. We want everyone to have a super fun time, and that means staying safe too. Come with us to the quad. We're going to have 3 food trucks. We're going to have Melly's Churros, Big Wave Coffee, and Kiki's. We'll also have waters for sale separately. And this is bag check. That's where you put your stuff during the dance. You'll get a number corresponding to the bag you have. There's also additional outdoor seating.
Thanks, guys. In other news, have you ever wondered what the Bible is about, or how to even go about reading it? Then check the Redemption Art Club. Through thoughtful discussion and activities over selected passages, you can gain a better understanding. They meet every Monday from 3:40 to 4:20 after school in B108. Their Google Classroom code is GL5ZCWH and requires a non-school email address to access.
We've had some rain and some windy days, but what will the weather be like for homecoming this weekend?
Let's go to Jackson in the Weather Center to find out.
What's up, Bulldogs? It's time again for the weather. It's finally starting to cool off a bit. Today's high should be around a mere 75, with today's low reaching 62. Hopefully you're enjoying anything but a backpack day and the lack of rain that comes with it. Let's look at the 7-day forecast. Temperatures are only going to rise a small amount as the week progresses, only reaching the 80s on Friday, Sunday, and Monday with a high of 84. On the opposite end of the spectrum, we have lows in the 50s all week long. Taking a look at the big map, most of the surrounding areas stay in the 70s, some others hit the 60s, and then there's Truckee, reaching 57. Over in the Sierras, it's even chillier, with the warmest day being a measly 65 degrees. Lows reach the 20s and 30s, so let's all be glad we aren't there right about now. Well, that's all for the weather. Hope you all have a wonderful Spirit Week. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Jackson. Sounds like good weather for the dance. In sports, wrestling begins preseason conditioning this week. If you are thinking of wrestling at Folsom High this year, conditioning workouts will take place for the next 3 weeks on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4 to 5 p.m. and Fridays from 3 to 4 p.m. Meet at the wrestling room after school with your running shoes on.
And that's it for the news today. Shout out to Mr. Bias's third period advanced manufacturing class, and stay tuned for a look at last year's homecoming parade and rally.
Let's make it a great homecoming week to be a Bulldog.
Make sure you bring your